Is that on high? So let's talk about, oh yeah, there you go. Now it'll go. Yeah, I used to have one of these and then it broke. I feel like I need to take one home. They work so much better than the...
A lot of people have started using cooktops. What are they called? I don't have one. The crock pots.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Like
electric.
Oh, why?
Because they slow cook and the heat is very, very mellow, and that's what I know. I haven't cooked on one, so I can't
Slow cooking's different to pressure cooking. It makes spice taste different. It's not as nice. Don't do it. It changes the expression. Pressure cooking does something beautiful to spice because because of the intensity of the cook and the steam, it allows them to hold their aromatic content, and it allows the protein to be tender, but also to still hold structural form. So in a slow cooker, what happens is protein cooks slowly, loses its structural capacity and gets that pull apart effect. So when protein loses its structure, spice needs structure in order to show itself like with clarity. So it's like a beautiful home. If you can't, if it's falling down around you, you can't see the rugs and the wall hangings and the beauty because the house is falling down. So spice really needs to move through produce that still retains its structural form in order for it to show the message, and the message is whatever you're cooking. Like the message for yakni for us is, very beautiful, soft, inherently deep and comforting flavour. Yeah, so that's why I always use pressure cookers. And when people say to me, because in the West, people are terrified of pressure cookers, and when I teach my classes, they're always, can I use a slow cooker? And I said, you can do whatever you want, but it won't taste the same. It will still be delicious. Like I'm not saying that, or not delicious. It will be beautiful, but it won't be the same as this kind of format. So the nice thing about modern pressure cookers is if you're scared of this, like this whistle, which there is nothing to be scared of, they tell you when they're going to explode. Actually, I have a whole video on that, how to recognize when your pressure cooker is going to blow up, because I had one that nearly did. You can get even an electric pressure cooker is better than a slow cooker.
Okay.
Yeah, so don't use slow cookers. That's and it's interesting because traditionally, so when the pressure cooker came into India, it was a really big thing, but it's not how traditionally
meat was cooked.
No, because they didn't exist.
It didn't. I'm trying to remember if I've seen it or experienced it being cooked without a pressure cooker.
I never have.
So I know that when my mom cooks, and she can talk about it, she can actually cook her mutton without the pressure cooker.
Yeah. I
think it's just a lot of high flame. It's a lot of high heat.
Yes.
It's not slow heat, but ma will be better. I have very rare. I mean, I can cook keema without. I don't pressure cook the keema.
Yeah.
But then, and I do cook it on high heat for about an hour, and it's fantastic.
Yeah.
But you're right. I mean, in Kashmir they didn't have the pressure cookers.
No.
They just cook it on really high flame.
High. So we're going to leave it and come back.
Okay.